Half-time thoughts, Aston Villa 0, Wolverhampton Wanderers 0. I know a lot of people and a few podcasters had this down as a 4 or 5-0 Aston Villa win. I never thought it would be. It's been tight, it's been tense. Villa have dominated kind of possession, but Wolves have had the better chances, had the ball in the back of the net through Strand Larsen. Rightly, obviously, disallowed because of the Arias running in front of sort of blocking Martinez's view. Strand Larsen's had a chance just towards the end there as well, which Martinez had to save. And then from the resulting corner, their centre-back, Abadou, has crashed one against the crossbar with Martinez's fingertip save onto the crossbar. So, you know, it's a typical kind of game. I mean, coming into this sort of game where Wolves haven't won all season, it's typical Villa to give them sort of encouragement. And, I'd prefer to go into... I'd feel more confident against Manchester City than I would against bottom place Wolves who haven't won all season. It's just the way that Villa do things. Villa-wise, it hasn't been brilliant. We haven't really tested Sam Johnson that much. Buendia has had a couple of runs forward, and just on two occasions I saw that he just underhit his pass once to Rodgers on the left-hand side, and then he tried to play like a reverse pass to Rodgers on the right-hand side and just didn't get enough on each of the passes, and those would have been really promising breaks. Marlon has been largely kind of quiet. There was a chance right at the end of the first half where Rodgers put in a delicious ball in the corridor of uncertainty, as they call it, and no one kind of got on the end of that. But I think Unai Emery needs to have a big halftime team talk. For me, I think we're going to win this game with two up front. When Watkins comes on with Marlon, and we go with two up front, because I think at the moment there's three centre backs marking Marlon, basically not enough space for him to operate. So I very much see Ollie Watkins coming into the fray, probably on the hour mark, and seeing how it goes there. But Wolves, they're looking dangerous on the breaks. Bellegarde, Arias, they've got ball carriers in their team. Strand Larsen looks fairly decent, I would say. He's someone maybe we could be looking at. I know that he was close to Newcastle in the summer, but he looks like a decent target man centre forward, and maybe with better players would be performing better himself this season. But yeah, second half, big halftime team talk for me for Unai. He needs to get into them. Maybe Buendia needs to come off here. I'm not too sure. McGinn hasn't done too much either. Maybe Martin to come on as a left back to give us a more attacking purpose. Over to you, Mr. Emery. Work your genius, but I really want to see Watkins and Marlon up top together in this second half at some point, and I think that might be the key for us to go on and win this. I'm still putting Villa down for a 2-1 win. I think it will be tight, it will be tense until the final whistle, but up the mighty Villa. Come on, you Villa boys.